Tonight from WOWT 6 News.
I never saw the funnel line, I just saw the blackness coming at us.
40 years have passed.
Everyone says it sounds like a train.
But the memory of a killer tornado in Omaha hasn't faded.
I remember just constantly thinking about those kids blowing out that front door.
Hundreds of homes left in pieces.
Our job then was to clean up.
Lives changed forever.
And then it hit him in the back. That's what stopped it from hitting us.
How did the community recover?
We never doubted that we would be back in business.
For the next half hour, Brian Mastre reports. Omaha remembers the 1975 tornado.
Good evening, I'm Brian Mastre coming to you from Pipple Park in Omaha. That sculpture represents what tore through the community some 40 years ago. Whenever severe weather strikes nowadays, we often expect to see the tornado live on television. But before the Nebraska tornadoes of Pilger or Hallam, before the destruction of Oklahoma City or Joplin, Missouri, there was the Omaha tornado of 1975, which at the time was the most destructive tornado in U.S. history.
Well, the weather was pretty much bad all day long.
The public knew severe weather was a possibility that Tuesday afternoon 40 years ago. But there's a big difference between strong winds, heavy rain, or some hail, and this, an F4 tornado. For a half hour, it cut a 10-mile path through Omaha using 72nd Street as a guide. Time has a way of clouding memories or making them simply disappear. For those in the metro who lived through May 6, 1975, there doesn't seem to be a memory expiration date. Teachers remember.
And then I looked out and I saw this debris blowing. I thought, uh-oh.
As do the students.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Hundreds of families lost everything.
The whole house is destroyed.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know. I just don't know where I'm at right now.
And yet inside the rubble, they often manage to find hope.
This is a miracle to me. And even that I was here under the pool table, all of that basement windows, the glass was flying right under it, and I kept moving back. And I'm all cut up. I just, it's just too much.
Yeah, that's my refrigerator way in the backyard there. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do. Guess what everybody else is going to do, just pitch in and help.
These numbers.
In 1975, and until he retired 24 years later,
theirs was a personal struggle.
WOWT 6 News' Gary Kerr documented those struggles. Besides a notebook, reporters carry perspective.
To me, the big story of the 1975 tornado was that only 3 people died. Now that's a tragedy, 3 people. But I'm telling you, it could have been dozens of people.
So how is it this monster tornado that tore apart 1,000 homes and 100 businesses left behind so few fatalities? Experts point to the timing and early warnings being key, and the play-by-play of Car 360 in the Omaha Police Department's fleet.
Car 360, about 78th and Mercy Road now. Debris flying everywhere.
That's Patrolman David Campbell's voice on the radio. Campbell, who in 1975 had been on the force a little over a year, had just started his evening shift.
I just happened to be in the right location at the right time.
Sirens went off in Omaha at 4:29 after a spotter reported a brief touchdown at 132nd and Harrison. 4 minutes later, the tornado was back on the ground at 96th and Q, soon hitting neighborhoods like Bay Meadows and Wentworth. Commanders tasked Officer Campbell to Interstate 80 at 72nd Street to keep drivers from heading into the tornado's path. But then the twister turned. After crossing over the interstate, it tore through the Westgate neighborhood. And that's when Officer Campbell had a decision to make.
What else can I do? Here's this large storm destroying things. Why don't I try to stay with it and give locations, but I didn't think it was going to do what it did.
Cars are flying through the air, buildings are being destroyed.
Campbell, along with a fire captain on a different radio channel, would be the eyes and ears for the city, following the tornado, dodging the debris.
And I just kept weaving my way along and keeping in contact with radio.
If this would just save one life, then I had accomplished my mission.
And David Campbell today. 40 years later, the powerful images still flood through his mind.
I was hoping that the other officers in the fire department would take the information and not only get out of the way, but then fill in back and start doing what they needed to do to help people out.
Still ahead on this WOWT 6 News special report.
Nebraska Furniture had just moved from downtown out here and built a building, and it got all tore up.
Pursuit of the tornado. Officer Campbell retraces his route.
The girls were just on the other side of this wall.
Surviving disaster. How students and staff made it out of the storm alive. Plus, an iconic image from 40 years ago. Just where was this man headed? When Omaha remembers, the 1975 tornado returns.